I don't know if I should just be patient or try to refresh it and try again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if refreshing works.
I usually just stay patient because when I refresh, nothing really happens.
Well, there is the question Jerry rolled, which is also interesting because what is the greater good?
Oh,
Because that is a really good question. Because I think it would depend on what the greater good is. How far they were willing to go.
What is the full question there?
What is, let's see, how far is your character willing to go to pursue the greater good in quotation marks? Do they even believe in the greater good at all?
Yeah, that is a good one for tonight. I suppose Cthulhu's whole pitch is the greater good. But from
That's
Cthulhu's
kind of funny
perspective, then the samurais might be vastly different.
because I'm sure we rolled this question this Wednesday in the
Yeah, we did.
Mordia campaign. Mm,
Oh well, that's
it's kind of funny.
the difference between character perspectives.
Mm. No, I was just saying it's a bit of a coincidence.
Yeah, I was wondering actually. I remember that came up recently. I forgot it was Mordia though. But yeah, I'm sure different answers. Yeah.
No, Pabrico.
I thought of something good for the other question, but Elias, he's not necessarily opposed to doing the greater good, but always prefers some personal gain out of it. And his unusual talent is that he can identify any relatively common fish just by taste alone.
So he knew he ate Jimmy the fish.
It's the benefit of living in a coastal city.
I guess with Sakura, her greater good would involve changing the future. So, for she would basically be able to break the law, be willing to break the laws of the universe for her idea of the greater good. But she would not let Cersei die. But that is also changing the future. That is part of the greater good. So I don't know if that's.
Oh, very wizardly of you.
She wants to rewrite time itself. It's yeah. Kind of
You
hefty
determine
task.
what greater good means. Like, yeah, I'll write the rules. Then yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't think the setup with Yun believe in a greater good. I think that his journey so far showed him that everybody just is selfish pricks. So the greater good for everybody would mean something different. But in general, it's a dumb concept in his head.
I'm with Jerry in Australia.
Yeah, sorry, my computer was making weird noises, so I smacked it a few times. It's good now.
Of the greater good.
Yeah, absolutely. And how far is he willing to go for his greater good? He's willing to die for it. It's as simple as that.
That tracks. How about Australia?
Already answered that. Mm.
Oh, I missed your actual answer.
Yeah, and my actual answer was it would depend on what the greater good is, because the greater good would depend. It's a question of the what's called like person, because for some would maybe say the greater good was to fight for this, while the others would say not to fight.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why the question is how far is your character willing to actually go? But perhaps tonight we will see what lengths you're willing to go to. As last week, I'm just going to start so long. We may have to vamp because I'm still not on the server. But last week, you guys actually came face to face with Cthulhu itself as you just left the Kuatoa temple. You found that there was an arrangement of all sorts of Cthulhu's most horrific lieutenants and some of the biggest eldritch horrors that you've seen and come across had all convened here, where the plan sort of ran thin, especially when the door closed behind you, sealing you off from the rest of the samurai and basically all the allies that you brought with you. So you found yourselves in a bit of a sticky situation, and it turned violent rather quickly as there was a bit of an altercation with the Mind Flayer Lich that actually went well. I think you managed to diffuse that situation, but it didn't last all that long as it quickly devolved into an intense battle. Actually, we only went one round, but there was a hell of a lot thrown. There were jutsu being slung around, spells and spells being cancelled, especially by things like the astral dreadnought, whose eye seems to have some sort of anti-magic effect to it, which Jerry took great advantage of when he became Titan-sized and started using the astral dreadnought to kind of like some cosmic horror lamp, um, pointing it at Cthulhu, who wasn't really affected by it that much. There was Sakura's sickening radiance that is sort of burning its face, but you can see that that anti-magic cone is basically nullifying that effect on part of it, which is really your only indication of where this thing is looking at the moment. But it is not looking at you right now, as we left things off yeah, you guys are all succumbing to madness and all kinds of things, but we'll get into that as well when I get back into the session and can access some notes. But when we left off was mid-battle, all hell was breaking loose, and Jerry, I think you were about to unleash some sort of combo or something.
I
Like-
was about to shove this astral dreadnought into one of the, I don't know, reality rifts that's opening.
Okay. So yeah, you wanted to throw the dreadnought at these tears in reality that have appeared all around you. And one correction: last week, when we were discussing the depth of this place, I got it completely wrong. Um, you are in the abyss, so you are about 6,000 meters
Ah,
below the surface. That is, it's something like 19,700 feet. But that was the point of the whirlpool to get you to the bottom of the ocean.
so an implosion would definitely kill something.
Yeah. So, because last week when Matt was like, "No, the pressure wouldn't be that bad," I was like, "No, it's supposed to be." but yeah, that's how deep it actually is. So swimming up to the top, like you'll now notice that there's definitely no light from the surface getting down to you here. All the light around you is from bioluminescence and the dimensional rifts themselves that are illuminating this area. It would be tough to swim up to the surface, but that's why all of those portals are there and why that whirlpool seems to be going all the way up to the surface. But that said, these dimensional rifts are all around you. So, what is Jerry trying to do? I mean, you've got this astral dreadnought. Did I actually ask you for a roll last time, or
No,
okay? Then you can give me an athletics now and just call out your roll as you can describe for me what it is you're trying to actually do with this creature.
just point his head towards the hole and shove it in. Block it. I don't know how big the hole is.
Yeah, I mean they like tears in reality almost. So it just looks like a sliver, but when a creature is coming out of it, they seem to be just pulling it open with claws and hands. So
Then I'll pull it
it's
open
hard
with
to
his
tell
head.
how this is going to react. But yeah, you can see one with an opening fairly large that you figure if you could get it through that hole, it is a massive creature that you're throwing. So it will have to be a hell of a throw.
Natural 20. So a total of 62 on the athletics.
Okay. So Jerry just swings this thing and just yeets it straight for one of these portals that is like as it starts to open, you see massive hands just wrenching this thing open and some ungodly face pushing itself through, and then its expression just change as it sees this dreadnought come flying towards it, smashing into it and straight through the portal as it lets out this awful scream as it tries to fight its way back. It is sucked into the portal and tumbles somewhere into some reality, hopefully not nearby. But that astral dreadnought is taken off the playing field.
Yeah.
I will remind you, it is definitely not the only one out here, but you have managed to send it to God knows where.
Home run.
Yeah, there's a little Kuatoa on a rock nearby that holds up a little sign with a 10 on it. But with that, we go to your guys' turn. I think we may have done the madness rolls last time, but I have actually made those so I can apply them to your characters when I'm back in. But if you, yeah, I can't actually affect anything on the server right now, but you guys can start taking your turns if there is anything that you won't need my actual input on.
Yeah, I have something. I'll. It's my action, unless throwing him through the portal was my action.
I mean, I'll give it to you as an attack. Unless depends what are you trying to do?
Cast the spell. Then I'll just make another attack then.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you could do it as a bonus action. You are in full Titan form, but uh, yeah, if you can explain to me how you do that as part of casting the spell.
Okay, I expend the charge for my Onikiri as I am about to cast protection from good and evil. Right, that's the spell. It should be here somewhere. Yeah, instead of casting the spell, I just aim, like, hold the creature towards the rift and just go for its stab, and the spell goes off and just repels him into the other side.
Yeah, absolutely. As also, I mean, in this form, using the charge from the Onikiri, I'm sure, does that create like a Titan blade in your hand? I mean, how do your weapons work when you're in this form?
I don't think it specified anything. I guess it just grow
No,
larger,
it's up
but
to
there
you.
is on me. Yeah, they just like morph into bigger versions of, well, what they were. More mechanical maybe than what they used to be. Less Japanese style, less samurai, more machine.
Yeah, so as you see, you cast that spell, that sword just builds itself out into this massive, like, mecha Onikiri. But yeah, now we have giant samurai mech standing. The astral dreadnought is gone. There is still a massive cosmic horror that is creeping towards Sakura and Estrella, who are wrapped up in Cthulhu's tentacles. Uh, Elias and Seto both charged up in their chakra cloaks. What do you guys do?
Yeah, just a quick thing. It was my bonus action to use it, or an action, like, with the everything. I'll just end my, like, finish my turn now if instead of switching to the others.
Yeah, that's cool. We are. Sorry, I had assumed so you can move if you want, but it's really irritating that I can't see the map right now.
Yeah, I'm just asking if it's an action, like if pushing the creature like that, it was my action or bonus action, just to make sure to know what I can do.
Yeah, I'd say normally that would be an action to
Yeah.
throw a creature, but I'll allow the spell for the with the nat 20 and just for the cinematicness of it.
Then that will
But
be
yeah, it would usually be an attack. I'd say.
okay. I cannot target myself, I think, because the game is paused. But yeah, I got the spell on me, and that's me. In that case,
Cool. So there will be 2 legendary actions coming your way at the end of your turn, but I'll have to get to those when I am back on. Remember, you don't have to go in the order that is shown on the initiative tracker there. We are inside initiative. So whoever's got something, feel free to jump in.
I would, but unfortunately, I'll need to move and the game is paused, so I'll just wait until.
For me, I am still loading in.
Foundry's just not having a good day today.
We don't need Cthulhu to lose.
I've literally been on it like all of last
40
night,
minutes?
all of today, prepping. And then right before the game, I was like, oh, why can't I get in?
Cthulhu's sabotaging the server.
And why is he sabotaging me? He's turned to you guys.
Because you control the game, and if the game doesn't go on, he doesn't die.
But he knows what his own stat block looks like. It's you guys that should be worried.
Yes, but
Yeah,
maybe
no, it's
Cthulhu's
crazy.
just more cautious than we thought.
He knows. He thinks I'm going to pull my fun.
Thinks you'll grow soft and let us win.
This June isn't here. But she's secretly the one controlling him now.
Big ugly bastard.
Helps. I have a contingency plan. And it's not running away.
That's good. Because my contingency plan was running away.
Well, I could run away.
Could you?
Yeah. Can teleport, I think, all of us out of here.
Oh. So you're our best way out, and you're keen on dying here if we lose anyway. Nice.
Let's see, maybe I can teleport you guys out and stay here.
Oh.
I'll have to read
Aye.
exactly what it says.
Works by Elias. 62.
Me and up to 6 other creatures.
It's fine. I'm sure we won't have to run for one reason or another.
And maybe I'll need to use it to get us out of here because we won. And the pressure is about to crush us. Yay.
Does your contingency involve someone's death?
Yeah,
Is it your own?
maybe.
Oh, I know. Would that work on Cthulhu?
Maybe. Worst case, I'm dead. I don't have to deal with this shit anymore.
That's one way to solve a problem.
It's like the what's the thing that EOD is saying? I had to defuse the bomb and it's not my problem. Well, I failed to defuse and it's not my problem anyway. So the semi-invisible things are only visible to me and Seto, right?
think you'll know when you get.
Yeah. If you have any spell slots, then those things are invisible to you.
Oh, gotta burn through all of them then. With my divine smite.
Yeah, that's actually the specifically unexpended spell slot. So if you have spent them all, then they will show up to you.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah, that if you spend them all on divine smites, you'll see them. Yeah, look, this is really taking its time, so don't hold your breath. We can move your characters into position. You may be able to. I don't know, because it's paused. But I mean, you can describe in great detail what you're trying to do.
I have a plan.
Yes.
As I can see, I'm grabbed by that thing, and I've seen what it can do with grab targets. I'm not wanna be there. I'm gonna question, how big is Jerry?
I'm gargantuan, but I don't think we never talked about.
Oh,
specific
perfect,
size.
the gargantuan, perfect. That means you're perfect, because then I'm gonna use my Misty Step to just vanish from its grip and appear on Jerry's head, because that is the safest place.
You can absolutely do that. For the record, you were grappled by Cthulhu itself, not the cosmic horror. But yeah, you do Misty Step right out of it and onto Jerry's head, as you now find yourself like Jerry's inside the cockpit there somewhere, but you're riding it like the Iron Giant.
Titanfall 2, baby.
And because I'm like, fuck this creature, I'm just gonna conjure 4 beams of Eldritch Blast and fire at it. The what's called the big mouth with tentacles.
The cosmic horror.
Are they all?
I mean, like,
which big mouth with tentacle? Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. You can make those attacks if it allows you to roll. And I'm just realizing that I do need to get in to take these legendary actions, because otherwise the legendary action thing becomes pointless.
We just keep playing. It's fine. Cthulhu is stunned eternally.
We win by basically just killing him that way.
Win by default. The TM machine
like-
failed to load. We won. Or lost. I think it's called both ways.
The TKO.
Yeah.
we just stun lock Cthulhu somehow.
Honestly, it does kind of sound like an anime thing to happen. My DM's computer crashed, so we defeated Cthulhu without issue.
Couldn't stop us.
It's like playing Street Fighter or something and just constantly uppercutting.
Or low kicking.
Yes.
Light attack spam.
Yep. So after unleashing these 4 ones, one of them I'm just firing at one of its eyes for extra damage, which is why the 15. And that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna now focus on staying on Jerry's head, since that's the safest place.
It has a lot of eyes, bro.
Yeah, you start popping eyeballs, but this it's going to take more than a few blasts to do that. I can't see what the damage was there, but I assume there were a few hits.
33 damage to it, unless it's resistance to force or immune.
I don't think it is, but at the end, hmm, oh man, this is so frustrating.
You want to
Because
use these legendaries so badly.
no, because you know what, I even, you know what I was doing all that prep time was planning the combat so that I wouldn't be overwhelmed and I would know what was going on.
Oh, no.
And all those notes are sitting locked away. And it turned out it was my motherboard that died on my laptop. All my other notes are gone forever.
What?
So
Was
well, I can
was
look
it
some of that up,
what's called? Did they what's called like so? Did they solid like solid to the board or whatever?
no,
Or because else you can just take the drive and just connect it to another PC.
I know I can recover the drive, but I don't have another machine to connect it to, so it'll be a long time. Either way, I've got no notes and I can't fucking do it. God damn, why do I feel like I'm just complaining in all of these D&D sessions lately? It's the board
To
that
be-
I've
I
learned
mean,
to.
Foundries take a long time to work. I feel like it's warranted.
It's probably them, honestly. It's been the past couple of times we've had issues like this, like a little while after the game, I've seen, oh, they were having server issues. But it's weird that all of you can get in and Kate and I are stuck.
Yeah. I wonder if
Region
it's something
lock.
to do with the South African thing.
I
It's like the
wonder if
only
it's
thing I can think of.
something. I wonder if something with them fucking with the not version.
This comes getting the internet now too. Hang on. Okay, basically, what's going to happen here? Australia, what is your AC?
20.
Okay, okay, yeah. So Cthulhu would auto hit you anyway, and Cthulhu is going to use a legendary action to attack you with its tentacle, as it's got more than 20 to hit. So I'm pretty sure
Is it only on Australia or on everyone?
only on Australia this time because it's only using one legendary action, but. That is not going to be the only thing to use a legendary action, as you are going to hear as this thing like grabs you, and we'll get to the damage later. The Fel Mordona is going to use its legendary action to start whispering, as you guys probably haven't even noticed it, but you start hearing these eldritch whispers in your mind, deep speech that is strangely translating itself, and it is going to cast mass suggestion. And I need everyone. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw. Is it wisdom or charisma?
It is wisdom.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. However, Estrella and Sakura, because you guys are grappled,
So Australia teleported away. Or was it at
but
the
it
end of
just
my
hit
turn?
her again.
Oh, correct.
Is
So
it a charm or frighten effect?
Charm.
is, however, because of the creature that is casting this, has got an ability that says creatures within 120 feet of it cannot be immune to charm. This is why I needed the notes so I could show you this properly.
Wait, you're in game?
No, I'm not. I'm just doing this from memory.
Oh.
And I've got a dice roll up on my phone. So This I remember because it scared me too. So it is going to say in this Eldritch Deep speech, it is going to say to you, submit to the will of Cthulhu, join us and lay waste to the surface world.
Wisdom save, right?
Yes, wisdom save.
Okay. That
How's a
is a
27?
Sakura,
31 for me.
Sakura, you automatically fail because you got gripped
Oh,
by
oh yeah,
Cthulhu.
fuck.
Intelligence, wisdom, and
Shit.
charisma saves auto failed, and that goes for you and Estrella. So this is just a mass suggestion spell as per the normal rules. Just saying, there's no like jutsu bullshit here, but you are both under this effect, and you must comply.
Counterspell? Someone?
Can I counterspell it if I am suggested?
Oh, you don't actually need to. There is a stipulation here for some obviously harmful act, hence the spell. Lay waste to the surface world is a harmful act.
Isn't it harmful to itself?
Do some other harmful act. There is no like to there is also to self. Let me just. Not sure if it posts in the.
Yeah. Where does it say that? Right. Creatures that can. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. And then it just gives off a bunch of examples where then it says, okay, asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful act ends the spell. I mean, maybe it's just wording, but I feel like that's to itself.
Yes, that's how it.
Yeah, that's the whole point, is that you can't just tell someone to kill themselves.
Cthulhu, kill yourself. And that's how we beat Cthulhu.
Oh fuck.
You got a 22.
Plus additional 4 from your aura.
It's already counted in because it's
Okay.
my character.
So it was how much?
22.
Okay, that is a success against that creature. Just
28 for me.
Just is
okay.
enough.
Oh yeah, it's a +4, right? 31. Hey.
Okay, so the three of you holding on strong, but you will see like Estrella and Sakura sort of stop fighting against the grapple for a moment there. It's up to you guys what you are actually doing, but it is still your side initiative, and it does look like the two of them have just been charmed.
Which one do you know who did it?
You don't see where it came from. It was
Okay.
psychic whispers through the air, but yeah, it came from one of these creatures. You heard it yourself, but it was in your head telepathically.
Australia, are you immune to fire?
It's always a good thing when Seto asks that question.
Pretty sure I drank a potion of fire. Let me just check. It is listed as I am listed as immune at the moment.
You did drink one at some point. I feel like that may have been a while ago, but
Yeah, I'm just checking because it's still there. I usually list like the hour when I have the potion. Okay.
I mean, unknown. Going to meet Cthulhu, you wouldn't think to have a fire potion of all things.
Yeah, but being in party with Seto.
I
Okay,
basically
but then
like
you just always need a fire potion.
I just need something like fire resistance to then get fire immunity. That's all. I just need something like the firing, whatever it's called.
yeah, if you had another potion on you, then I'm happy to say that you made that preparation.
I
because
do
that
have
is-
it because I have thought about like Seto, and it's like
I think he bought like 5 of them last time. Something like
Yeah,
that.
no, you made a plan with the fire potion. So
I bought 10 like at that time, and I'm down to 5.
Elias just kind of relies on trying to get away from Seto.
Seto, it's time. You just run over to him and just flashbang him in the face with your fire.
Oh fuck, it's gonna blind me too.
No, that's the thing. I ask her specifically because I can protect certain amount of people.
Oh, okay.
100 foot, 220 foot, 100 foot.
I still have sunlight sensitivity, so if it's bright enough, it might just fuck me anyway.
It would.
Brilliant.
Or is it the what's called the player version, or is it the what's called monster version? Because they can't unify the tags.
I don't know. Jerry's probably can tank it. Yeah, he's got enough. The samurais are probably gonna get fucked though. Oh, fuck, she's dead as well. God damn it.
We can fix that.
Yes, great. Seto will open his. I mean, he actually did open his eye last turn. And he's just gonna. I'm gonna use a bonus action to nullify and make Elias, Sakura, and June immune to the effects. Basically protected. And then he's just gonna start glowing very, very rapidly. Like an Oppenheimer. I'm gonna cast Dawn.
So you make a blood moon or fire moon.
No, it's just everything emulates.
No,
Oh,
it's the square. It's basically like moon shaped.
yeah, so that all-consuming shadow of Cthulhu's becomes illuminated by this massive flash as you just hear screeching from every different direction as many of the creatures that you hadn't even noticed before that were hiding in the shadows just scatter off into the darkness, their eyes burning. And yeah, in this underwater place, I think it probably does have some sort of effect, but you are going supernova here as you burn the shit out of millions of eyes all at once.
Calamari.
Cthulhu, unfortunately, you will notice has got those as Jerry discovered in the sort of weaknesses that he discovered, has got these shields over its eyes, and the eldritch sort of shielding that Cthulhu has, it seems to be protecting it from pretty much everything you've thrown at it so far. The other creatures, however, not so much. They are dark dwellers. They are not liking that kind of effect at all.
I like the idea that Cthulhu just has a lot of shades, like Ray-Bans.
Custom made.
Yeah,
Honestly,
clearly.
yeah. I mean, he's breaking reality. When you look up, there is a big pair of like aviators on Cthulhu as you are casting this. Who is actually? Oh, the the eyes that bite right next to you are losing their shit completely. And is that the end of your turn, Sid?
Yeah, I think that the because I cast it, I think that it's asking you to roll, but since you're not online, you can't roll, so it didn't do any damage to anyone.
It may just take a second, but yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know
Is
if
it
I am going to be
possible
able
it,
to get in.
it locked you out while you were loading? That's why you're just loading indefinitely.
Yeah, I keep checking, but I'll try one more time. But yeah, Seto, I'm sure you did a ton of damage there. What is it
It rolled
waiting before it actually lets you roll that?
No, it rolled 94 damage.
94.
Yeah. But I think if you say succeed, then it's halved if you failed and stuff like that.
Well, I will make those checks as soon as I get back in. I don't think 94 would be enough to kill any of the ones that are immediately close to you. Definitely some serious damage, but yeah, probably not enough to actually kill any of them.
Yeah, no worries.
So yeah, I will apply all of these as soon as I'm back in. I'm trying again, but at the end of your turn, after that goes off, the creatures that well, I suppose you can see them. You'll see that the eyes that bite are going to ink like squid, and they are going to just use their void breath as uh, as their legendary action, as they are going to ink, and this cloud of magical darkness is going to envelop you just as that glow is uh, is surrounding you. It just gets drowned out completely by this magical darkness, and the light is gone. But you are now currently in this ink, which means you cannot. Yeah, it is silent and it is pitch black. You can't see. It is heavily obscured, and verbal components will not work well in this cloud. It is not just you that this affects, but I will need from Seto and who's next to Seto? Jerry
And Sakura.
and Sakura. Yeah, Astrea's up on Jerry, so probably won't get. But Sakura, Seto, and Jerry, I will need. Can't remember. It's constitutional charisma. Yeah, it's a sort of.
It's the same for me, so I'll just roll either.
I think it's supposed to be charisma, because it's psychic. So
Okay.
yeah, you make charisma saving throw. Oh, again, Sakura, sorry, you'll auto fail.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any. It just does a bit of psychic damage. So I'll roll that again once I get in, which is not looking promising right now. We may have to actually postpone because
Yeah.
I really can't run like.
I feel like it's also like must be pretty stressful to be trying to run like this.
Well, thankfully, I've been looking at it all day, so I remember a bunch of the abilities and stuff. But if I don't manage to get in the next 5 minutes, then we are going to have to postpone and wait until June gets back.
That's
But
fair.
we'll try and keep going though. So Seto has unleashed Dawn, and these creatures have now just inked out of fear and to put out the light. But it is still your guys' turn. So what would you like to do? As Sakura is charmed and Elias, you are powered up.
Oh, also just in Discord, I've just been writing like on a kind of list of stuff that's happened just for when you're back.
Oh, thank you.
That's
You
what I've got
get
so far.
inspiration.
Well, you have a +4 settle, but that's all I can give you.
Damn it.
It's 20 now. Maybe 20 is enough.
Actually, that was the wrong thing. I rolled the Constitution, but not Charisma. Sorry. Yeah. 23. Because I used Diamond, so
Okay, yeah, 23 would be enough. So yeah, I think you okay with the psychic effect. Did anyone get under a 21?
It's just me and Cedar rolling, so that's it. We're good. 23 to both of us.
Sakura needs to roll as well.
Sakura failed.
No,
Sakura
she's,
auto
Oh,
fail.
she's still gripped, so she takes that as well. But you guys are sort of engulfed in this cloud. It's not fully engulfing Jerry. So it's just pretty much of your legs, but Seto disappears into the ink, and Sakura is just in all manner of hell right now. You cannot see her, even though it looked like the eyes just rolled back in her head before she disappeared. But you do still have a turn, and then like your regular turn, Sakura, you've just been given a new directive.
Honestly, I don't know what she would do. The command was stop resisting, right?
To submit to Cthulhu and join them to lay waste to the surface world. You'll hear more of these eldritch temptations now just echoing louder and louder in your ears. Just you'll hear them telling you that all of those systems, all of those daimyo that you hate, they can all go away. Cthulhu does not wish for anyone to be anyone's master. He will be truly free once all of it has been torn to the ground. Cthulhu will make a new world, and you will be its herald. And it is very much a positive feeling that you are getting from this. It's you're suddenly realizing, oh, these tentacle folk aren't actually so bad at all. They want to fuck up Daichi and like go and just destroy all the corruption in Giga, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea to you anymore.
Hmm. I honestly have no clue how to roleplay this.
I mean, you are still held in a tentacle, so it's like you're still sort of in that danger zone, but they clearly are aware that you are charmed. I mean, you don't necessarily have to say anything if you're just going under their influence, but there are also ways around these kinds of effects. I will remind you, it's been a long time since we've actually seen charm spells in this game.
Yeah.
While we're waiting, if I teleport, Astrea teleports with me?
Depends on what kind of teleportation. She may just fall off of you.
Okay.
I just got into the map, by the way.
Son of a bitch, I have counter spell. When did I get counter spell?
You got it from your what's called subclass.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right.
You also got something else.
Yeah, non-detection. Let's go.
So I don't know if you heard, but my map has just in. It's just loading the last little bit, so I will
Nice.
be able to roll that stuff now. But that's cool. Elias, we can go to you so long while Sakura figures out what to do about this. Oh my god, why is everything on fire? Oh,
Seto.
the one.
He's here.
Ah.
Only Seto can start a fire at the bottom of the ocean, honestly.
Everything is boiling now.
In theory, it is the never-ending fire.
It's also a shit steam cloud to be caught in.
Sakura and
Need would
Astrea are
help,
restrained,
though.
right?
Just grappled, not restrained.
Just grappled, okay?
Um, let me
Game is
check.
unpaused, by the way. You should be able to move your characters if they move anyway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so sorry, let me just play a bit of catch up here. What
So,
Astral Dreadnought is
yep. Cthulhu's legendary attack against Astrea, the damage for that.
yes, tentacle attack.
Oh, there we go. It's applied.
Did it roll an attack against you there? Sorry.
Does it look like it on my screen?
Bunch of things just popped up, but not.
Maybe it's just slow.
Oh, it's doing the same stupid range limit.
The big boy's gonna have to come up.
Yeah, it's the game does not understand this whole mechanic of it being able to hit everything that's in its shadow.
Cthulhu's just like leaning forward, just like you do when you're readjusting yourself in your seat.
Mm. Yeah, we'll say that Cthulhu is actually looks is smaller right now than its full size. It is supposed to be 1,000 feet tall,
Ah,
and it will be. It is just has reduced itself when it walks to the surface. It will be. That was 44 points of bludgeoning and pierce and psychic damage together. Astrea. And everything's frozen. Okay, and then yeah, sorry, Elias, can you read the rest of those things? So we hit Australia with the tentacle, and then
Astrea did 33 points of force damage against the cosmic horror.
how much?
33. Astrea and Sakura under mass suggestion. And then it's Setta's fire release. So everything except maybe Cthulhu. Rolls a Constitution saving throw.
And the creatures are so well hidden, I can't even find the rest of the end.
Anything with a black dot. Just probably the hardest color to see. Damn.
Okay, what was the DC there? I think one of
F.
them definitely failed.
Yeah, only one failed.
Unlucky there. These are some scary motherfuckers.
I still have damage. And
It's gonna use a legendary resistance, but it only has one.
Oh.
They are blind for a minute.
On a
Okay,
failsafe.
No.
No,
Oh,
on a
wait.
failsafe
No.
it's permanent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
God, I hate that fucking jutsu.
Where he just hits everyone unless he does something
Against-
specific.
Gains 3 ranks of the burn condition,
And blind for a minute. And 3 ranks of burn.
so they just
Oh,
constantly burn.
except.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, yeah, makes sense that the deep one failed that one. He does not like fire at all. But the. So they still take half damage. Is that right?
They take half damage, they're blind for 1 minute, and they all get 3 ranks of burn condition for a minute.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Dawn is disgusting.
Yeah, I'd rather you all had silvery barbs, honestly.
I mean, you say that, but I feel like it'd be probably worse.
He wouldn't mind it. We're just burning through spell slots for it. Although we have a lot to this point.
Yeah, but he doesn't even have spell slots. I can't even. But yeah, hey, keep doing it. You'll literally just fall over dead. So I feel like there's at least some sort of trade-off.
You never know, I might just go blind and then I can't use it anymore.
Okay. Um, okay, actually, can we take a 5-minute break so I can just apply this fucking effect to all of these creatures? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am back in now, and let me just catch up to where we are, and then. Yeah, sorry. Again? Okay.
Not your fault.
second. Okay. Is everyone back?
I'm here.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So, uh, Sakura, you were the only one that hasn't gone yet. I've updated
I've
pretty much everything.
also yet to take my turn.
Oh, I thought you did. So yeah, I think Sakura was still deciding what were you going to do there, you know?
I will. Yep. Make the mad dash down here. I will.
Damn, it's a new one.
For once, I'm actually using my.
Sword.
Yeah. Yes.
Please give me a Constitution saving throw. As I assume you're looking at that creature.
I suppose I'm trying to.
Oh, that looked low. What did you roll?
17. I
So
might.
close. So no,
Can
that'll
I
just fail. Yeah.
inspiration?
Can you? Yeah. This is the thing that if you fail by 5 or more, you are reduced to 0 hit points. So thankfully it wasn't that, but that is a success. So no effect, I think.
Thank God.
Yeah. So looking at it, it is just these gnashing teeth and like blinking blinded eyes now. But yeah, it has no effect on you there.
Lovely. Then.
Sorry, but you have just run right up next to it. So I also need a wisdom save. But otherwise, you've gotten right up into its aura.
Come on. 22.
That's enough. You're okay.
Lovely. Okay. And
This thing is like an undetectable creature that if you do find it, it's bad news. It will drive you mad. But of course, coming from Elias, the most undetectable creature.
There's always bigger fish. Actually, fuck off back to your own sea.
If you think you know the shadows, I will spawn in.
No.
Oh no.
No!
Holy shit.
That's good.
It's,
What?
Fuck!
this thing can smell spells, and it it's like it dodges these attacks as though to say like, actually, you and I should get along somehow, but it is probably just thrashing because its eyes have just all been burnt out and is unpredictable in its movements. So you're not really sure which side of it is a leg or an arm or which direction it might go next. And those are some terrible misses, I'm afraid.
Is Tatsuno an ally at this point? Or is he just limp?
They are both currently staring up at Cthulhu in awe, like their eyes seem to have rolled over. He definitely was turned last session, I think.
Yeah, they both were, I think, just asking, like, sneak attack wise. Because it did hit. And it isn't.
Uh,
Not just
yeah,
an ally.
no, he is currently not
Yeah.
considered
Oh,
as he
Well.
is being enthralled.
hopefully this should do it, and I'm really hoping it doesn't have a legendary resistance. I guess we'll see.
I'll tell you, it doesn't.
Okay,
They
thank
don't
God.
all have legendary resistance.
I was just kind of expecting like, yep, fuck you, this one does, but
I mean, most of them, you did walk into the like boss room, so
and I've posted what I'm going to do, Sniper's Focus. It's a 100-foot line, and I can actually target this eye, both of the eyes that bite, the cosmic horror, and the deep one that's turning G into a shish kebab. Four of them,
okay.
and
Yeah, sorry. How wide is the line? Are you...
only 5 foot. This is able to snake right by everyone I don't want it to hit.
Okay, yeah, you're clipping the other two just. But... Okay, nice.
So
Yeah, this is the trick shot of the century. But underwater, you might be able to direct it yourself. So, what does this look?
Elias kind of fumbles his slashes with his sword, looks at it like, yeah, I use this thing better anyway, just pulls out his gun, just fires at the hip.
Elias. It's 15 feet wide. It's a finisher.
Sorry, gent.
Okay, but hold on. You missed your combo attack.
He hit one of them. Is he supposed to hit all 3 of them for the combo to work?
Until the end of your turn, you can target one affected creature with a Bukujutsu fit. It doesn't say anything about hitting.
Oh, that's how the combo works. You have to, okay. Just not sure if you.
I did hit one, but it just says until the end of your turn you can.
Oh yeah, this. I thought it was a different attack. Yeah, the combo bolt. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought you did something else. Sorry.
Okay,
But
then.
yeah.
How do I place? I don't know how to place 15-foot line.
In the measurement controls, you can go down to the ray template. And you should be able to drag it out from yourself.
Ah. Uh, okay. And okay. I
Yeah.
uh, Tsubasa, June. She's
Yeah,
fine.
look, it is June's. I mean, it is side initiative, so and obviously I'm not gonna let June just stand there. So I will move her out of the way,
Ah, lovely.
and we can assume that she has gone to fight the nearby threat.
Then now with that, there's 2 more creatures that are hit by this, also just clipped.
Yeah, including Z. Just
Oh really?
yeah, unless you want to inch it over a little bit, otherwise you'll hit Yasusaru Tsubasa like you're hitting lots there.
Shit. Alright.
But that it depends on. I think Z is the sort of cutoff point. Should be able to hit the rest.
I will try to. It's just, it's it's obnoxious the way I have to do this because I just have to type a number for each angle.
You can use the scroll wheel. Just
Oh fuck it.
of course it's snapping.
Alright, you know
Okay,
what?
that's
Fuck
fine. I
you.
mean, it's. I'll say you can just miss Z, but you'll miss the SSR as well. But you should be able to hit the others. So what is it? A save from them, or is it an attack roll from you?
It is it's Constitution saving throw for all of them at disadvantage. I'm just going to roll an attack roll, which actually no, I don't have to. I'll just do
What is the DC?
That's a brilliant question. What is my DC? 18.
Ready? Only 18.
Eh, not much of a spellcaster. It's my wisdom, so
468. Yeah.
did they all succeed?
No, I am requesting it. It's just lagging a bit. One sec. Oh crap! I requested it twice.
Got a crit
All
with
of that with
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
There's 2 of them that. Well, the one is down deep below, so the disadvantage will cancel out because he's actually like 40 feet lower. You shouldn't be able to hit him with that.
Ah,
But and the other one has got advantage, which cancelled out. But it was just the 2 of them. The rest of them all made it with disadvantage, and 2 of them failed the Cosmic Horror, and Tsubasa. Others looks like just made it Yeah, they've got all the deep one just made. Oh, because he's blessed. That's why.
Fuck.
Well, the D4 and it was a 1.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this so it lets me roll the damage.
It's probably still half damage on a save, right?
No, it's no effect on a success.
Oh shit, just a miss.
Yeah. So Tsubasa might just die here. Oops, Daisy. And they become dazed. Oh, that shouldn't have applied to him. 88 damage, that was to Tsubasa in the Cosmic Horror. Yes.
And to the Cosmic Horror. Right?
Yep. And they're both dazed. Oh, I thought I just killed Tsubasa.
Okay, in doing that though, in dazing Tsubasa, he's going to get another save against the effect that is taking control of him.
It all works out.
There's a failure.
He is
He is
plus
still-
4, I think. Are we too far away? Not sure. Like the square around me hits him, but the circle is a bit away. Not sure if it counts. It's 10 feet away from me.
Fucking dogs are going mad now. Yeah, actually, he is close enough to you. That would apply. If
23 then. It's like a plus 4.
okay, he seems to start. Well, yeah, he seems dazed, but it was. So it's just gotten really noisy. Fucking hell. Ridiculous. Okay, so that is Elias's turn then. What does it look like now? What do you think?
I do have an extra action by that wind jitsu. Oh, I'll just make it quick. Yeah. And I'll just be shooting the eyes that bite in front of me. With disadvantage? Really?
Yeah, because it's right in front of you, within 5 feet. Ranged attacks at disadvantage.
But I have the expert thingy.
Then ignore it.
I just thought it might have been its.
Oh no.
I'll move the rest of my movement away and my turn.
It's the opposite rolls from Claudia.
balance itself out somehow.
Yeah, the D&D com is a bitch. But hey, you shot a hole through two of the scary creatures, so that's something. However, at the end of your turn, more legendary actions.
Oh,
So, although some of them were supposed to come from the Astral Dreadnought, who is not be doing
God.
that right now. So, in that case, and the Elithidich is dead. Ah, okay. The Cosmic Horror is going to likewise do a bit of an ink spray there. As oh yeah, it's not looking so good. Oh wait, why did that just pop up?
Sorry, I was applying damage to myself on the juice.
That was a concentration. Because it is about to ask for a concept. As it is going to make. Oh wait, why I can't move.
I fucking hate this.
Okay, I need a con save from Jerry, Seto, and Estrella, or it just misses you there, Sakura. And this is a con save, so you don't auto fail this one, Estrella. You can actually make this. Nice, that's 2 successes. And then from you there, Jerry, as you're just getting squirted with ink.
I can't win them all.
Okay, you take 18 points of poison damage.
I feel like the damage is not the thing here that I should be worried about.
No, actually, that one is quite literally it just inked
Oh.
on you.
Okay.
I'm being immune to
Respectful.
poison.
Get squidded.
Oh, let's place it in the right direction. It's not like its eyes work anymore. And then yeah, so that is the Cosmic Horror uses its 2 legendary legendary actions to do that. And Cthulhu, who's just made a tentacle attack, is going to also use Great Old One's influence, which basically lets it cast a spell or end a spell. Are any of you? None of you are concentrating on anything like arcane.
My sickening radiance.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah, that is
My
still up on his
Protection
face.
from good and evil is concentration.
And my zone is concentration as well.
And Elias, I think, maybe?
Well, it's my jutsu.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, it's not arcane, correct.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but neither is Cthulhu's ability. You're up
Then,
against
yeah,
Psionics, yeah.
I am still concentrating, just not on spells.
Yeah, it's specifically a spell or magical effect, which Jutsu counters magical effect,
Okay.
just not arcane. It has still got you grappled.
It's a spell he's casting. Can I attempt a counter spell?
You could, absolutely. I'm not sure if he is casting a spell though.
No, then I'll wait with it. Really? Now I roll high on con save? At least I get the spell at least, so that's good. I couldn't fail actually.
Have samurai focus. Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm just getting in my own way here. It is just going to make another tentacle attack, and it is going to go for Jerry.
He has disadvantage. Although with more than plus 20 to hit, he'll hit me anyway.
I may have actually been wrong about that. I don't think it is that high. He goes, yeah, it's not. It's plus 17.
So there is a
Still-
chance. Disadvantage on the roll, please. For protection from good and evil. Evil and good. He hits, I'll attempt to deflect.
Okay.
Shit. He hits.
So as you see this massive tentacle just reaching out from the depths, lashing towards you, you try and deflect it, but it just wraps around your sword and just starts grappling onto your arm as you take how much damage there? 50 points of damage. As yeah.
I'm grappled.
You are grappled, yes. Until the grapple ends, you cannot succeed on intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throws.
Not cool, dude.
Okay, and that's it for legendary actions. Sakura, last for your round. Is there anything that you want to try and do here? As you've been charmed.
So, firstly, would she know what's been cast on her and know that, well, actually, I guess firstly, would harming herself end the spell, and would she know that?
Because you are charmed, you would not want to harm yourself. You wouldn't want to end the spell based on that. But I'll say you can give me an Arcana check to, within your own mind, identify that you have been charmed. Okay, yeah, well, a nat 20. This is something that you have always. This is like a nightmare for you. That if at any point this were to happen, you have thought of some sort of contingencies, and you would know that while you cannot willingly do harm to yourself, like you can't just punch yourself in the face to try and end this, you know that to be extremely reckless, like if you were to accidentally harm yourself, it may break the spell. But yeah, you are not necessarily Like you're not being ordered to go and do something specific right now, other than to give up and submit to Cthulhu. So it's like you also know that you could, as soon as you get done with the command, then you should be able to break free of it. So you know that this is a trick in the mind, but yeah, there's not much you can really do about it yourself.
Okay. So she could. Yeah, no, I don't know if she could ask someone else to like shoot her or something. Preferably not with jutsu, because that would kind of count as harming herself. Fuck.
Well, I mean, you can try and say something to the others. Maybe you want to convince them to join this side. You know, you can give it away that what needs to happen, but you are under the influence of Cthulhu, so you're going to have to be clever about it.
Okay. The question is, she knows she's charmed. Do you think she would be able to relay that information if she's?
Yeah, with a nat 20, you would know that if you suddenly seem like you're on Cthulhu's side, your friends are going to know that you've been charmed. No one's going to be like, oh, that's surprising. Didn't think Sakura would go that way. They all know your history, and you
Yeah, I
get
think.
the impression if you can get out of Cthulhu's grasp, one of them might be able to help you. But currently, all you want is to submit to Cthulhu. That's. I'm sorry that charm spells exist, but you're gonna have to play into it. That's the narrative.
Okay, I think Sessa's the safest bet, so she'll like telepathically contact him, and like in like this kind of like teary voice, just Sessa, I think it's time we gave up. We should just join them. There's no way we can win this. Just they're already destroying us. And I mean, they'd kill Jaichi, so would it be that bad? But yeah, she seems very upset and just like hopeless. And then hopefully Seto picks up from that.
Yeah, Seto, when you look over at her, eyes have also like turned black. It's pretty obvious.
I think Seto
but
of all people would know that Sakura would never ever like give up her fight against these things. Like the others, they might. There's a chance they'd believe it, but Seto, I know that he would never think that she would be on their side.
You really think any of us would believe it?
I don't know.
yeah, no, if there's anything I think all of them could be convinced of, it's that this Sakura's not in her right mind. But to be fair, hard to be in your right mind in the situation you are currently in. And actually, speaking of looking over at Sakura, I just remembered you can't. You are both in this like ink cloud, so you can hear Sakura's voice, and you know that she's close, but where exactly she is in this ink, it's hard to tell, Seto.
Okay.
But is that going to be your turn, Sakura? Are you going to try and do
Yeah,
anything?
unfortunately, I think so.
Okay, so you start doing as you were told and submitting to Cthulhu, just letting it hold you there as we then go to their turn, I think. Is everyone's taking their turn, right?
Think so now.
Oh, but next session will go smooth. Touch wood. Fuck. Let's see. Okay. Now we come to the real shit show. I need everyone to roll a d20 and a d2, please. effects.
Oh, again.
The madness continues.
Oh, shit.
I don't remember if 2 is the. Actually, they're all dead.
Yeah, they're all disgusting.
Okay, so Elias, what did you roll?
An 18 and a 2.
Okay, you gain Eldritch Empathy.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
The groan. Oh shit. Okay. Didn't do that once, but
Ah,
yes. So you can now sense your friend's intentions, and that's actually quite a good one. So I can apply these properly now. What were the other ones you actually had before? Do you remember?
one was being able to like see into the rift, sort of. The other one was sensitivity to sunlight. I don't remember the names. I'll actually scroll
Yeah,
back.
one of them was Eyes of Madness. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
But okay, well, you look that up. Let's see, Australia. What did you roll?
5-2.
5 and oh my god. So Australia, while you are wrapped up in this, you've been making comedic sound effects, and your head suddenly swells to an unusually large size, making you resemble a floating bobblehead. Your awkwardly large head imposes disadvantage on dexterity-based checks as Australia's activated big head mode.
Yes! Just what I wanted.
Legend.
A bubblehead clown.
Wait,
Give
does
the
that mean I
physics.
just become one of those, Honolulu dolls? If you know, like those where you just put them and just they start swaying.
No, that's another effect, though, actually. Let's see if anyone rolled spontaneous hula dance.
It could be me. Or Sakura. We're both rolled shit.
No one said lower is better or worse.
No, it's worse. The higher
Oh,
is better.
well, I rolled.
Yeah.
I rolled a
yeah.
2 and a 17. I'm good.
Okay, yeah, that could be good. Let's see.
You die. That's fair.
That's 1-1. That's fair.
Wait, 17.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the 2
actually,
one is
this is a good one. You get melodic enchantment. Your presence emits a harmonious melody that soothes and uplifts the spirits of your allies. This enchanting aura grants advantage on charisma checks involving diplomacy and negotiations. I don't know if that's going to come into play right now, but if you want to try and bargain your way out of this or convince each other to join the dark side.
Dormammu.
And what else did you have before?
I
You had the
I had one that I cannot speak properly. I have to roll a charisma save to be able to normally speak. And I don't remember the second one.
I think you also had the temporal flutter, didn't you? Wasn't that?
I genuinely don't know. I can scroll back up and look for it.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. I mean, you can do if you want. Otherwise, I mean, these are just role-playing things, so play into them as much as you like. But Seto,
3 and a
yeah,
2.
3 and 2. Ooh, okay. You have contracted sudden politeness. Your speech becomes overly polite and formal even in the midst of battle, and you must use flowery language and excessive politeness, which imposes disadvantage on charisma checks involving intimidation.
I'm just trying to picture like Seto, who literally calls everyone a cunt, being like, "Oh yes, you do really annoy me, sir."
I'll,
You're
You
a
don't have to
diesel.
imagine for long. It's-
I'll really need this advantage in insight to know what's actually going on with Cesar now.
You had temporal
I
flutter
had-
before, right?
No, I had Maddening Insight and Echoes of Despair. Both are wisdom-based checks and saving throws. Disadvantage related to maintaining composure or restraining mental manipulation.
So it was maddening insight and.
And Echoes of Despair.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. And didn't someone also have the like imagined
Benevolent.
lycanthropy?
I had benevolent telekinesis, but I'm not sure there was anything about.
It also might have
lycanthropy.
been June that I'm.
Yeah.
June got a 2 natural 20s. She did not have.
Yes.
One
Nat
was
20 of
the
those.
auspicious,
1 and
aus-
2.
auspicious luck, and I don't remember the other one.
Yeah, that she did get the nat 20, which was the yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. But then Sakura, what did you get?
A 4 and a 2.
Oh, nice. We've won the. I don't. You gain uncontrollable hiccups as your mind is just battling within itself. You are afflicted with uncontrollable hiccups, causing you to hiccup loudly at inopportune moments, and this will impose disadvantage on stealth checks.
Okay. These are
But
some
also,
interesting
I
things.
will say, if that water breathing switches off again, it's about the worst thing to have. It's hiccups.
Yeah.
Lungs full of
But
water.
yeah, no more anti-magic cone, thankfully.
I accidentally moved myself. There we go.
And do you remember what you had before as well?
I don't think so.
You had the one that everything you touch turns to tentacles.
Oh yeah. That was
And
my first
she rolled a
one.
natural 20 on one of them as well.
Mm.
Okay, so then you also had the temporal flutter. What is that one called?
She got a natural 20 and a 2. That's what she had.
Yeah, that would have been the temporal. Can you see what the other one was called?
The tentacle one, maybe Reality Ripple?
Yeah, that's the one. Reality. Okay, nice. Thank you. So that I think that's it. Yes. As these maddening waters around, you'll feel this horrible it is tainted with this eldritch miasma that is clinging to your skin like a corrosive mist. And Cthulhu itself is going to be just slowly growing bigger and bigger as it now sees that you guys are a little bit more of a threat. However, you are in its grasp. So the other creatures are going to move first as the Astral Dreadnought is gone. The Cosmic Horror is going to see if it gets its Psychic Whispers back. Ooh, and it does not. So, in that case, it is going to yeah, it's going to try and pick up. It's going to do a tentacle attack against Seto and against Tsubasa. Ooh, 19 to hit Seto. This is
Negative.
misses Tsubasa as well. Okay, yeah, so this thing is just tentacles whipping as it's sort of inking everywhere. Then the deep one that has got Z on the end of its trident is going to put its trident over its shoulder with her still like blood just pouring out from the wound as she's impaled on it. He just puts her over his shoulder like he's just picked her up on a fork. And then he is going to rush over here. He dumps her on the ground, and then he steps forward and in Abyssal he says, "Rise, my friend, your fight is not over yet." As he casts Revivify on the Lich. Who comes back to life with 1 hit point.
Bloody
That is the deep
wanker.
one's turn. The Lich lifts a hand and casts a Globe of Invulnerability.
Maybe I can check to figure out what this spell does exactly. Did I see this globe around him appearing?
Well, you can see quite clearly that it is like putting up a shield, much like the ones that they were trying to close you in with those walls of force, the mind players before. It seems to be doing a similar thing and trying to create a bubble around itself and the deep one and Z at the moment. Just like it looks like it's desperately trying to hide itself as it's just been brought back to life and does not look well. But are you doing anything as you see this happen?
Another reaction.
Oh dear. Well, in that case, it puts up this globe of invulnerability, which I don't know how long that effect will stay there.
1 minute. If it's the thing, I think
the
the
animation, I think it's over already. So they are in their little bubble. And then the Starspawn is going to look up at Jerry and cast Disintegrating Gaze.
Oh, that's not good. Is it a charisma, wisdom, intelligence save? Which they all fail.
Yeah. So the dogs are going. Oh. It should prompt you, and it is no, just a hit actually. So disadvantage.
Yeah. It's not a spell, right? Yeah.
Oh my god! Where did crit? I just rolled 2 nat 20s.
Oh my.
I think it's a thing like the Bodak.
It is 174 points of necrotic
Is
damage.
is it a ranged attack?
Is a ranged spell attack, technically.
But it's not a spell.
Well,
No, this is psionics thing.
Okay.
may I take a reaction?
You can try. I know what you're thinking. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but yeah.
Deflecting shot.
Yeah, that's how are you deflecting a disintegration beam?
Just kind of hoping just firing it in the way and hoping the bullet just kind of, like a ray of light, just shines off of it and goes another direction.
Well, I suppose your bullets actually do necrotic damage too, don't they? It's powered by
Yeah.
a topaz dragon crystal, so I mean topaz dragon scale. So actually, it is kind of shooting one of these when you fire one. So yeah, maybe.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll just.
Yeah, don't target that. Just roll ranged attack.
Oh. Let's hope.
29.
It is not in. Wait, are you rolling against their attack or against the creature?
Let me. When you would see a hostile creature making a ranged attack, you fire your weapon making a ranged taijutsu attack on a hit.
It doesn't answer my question
No,
at
it
all.
doesn't. I mean, when
Yeah,
I've
the
used it
wording is
before, I just hit the creature, so not
yeah, but that
necessarily.
doesn't make sense at all. Unless you're hitting like
You're hitting him and
so you're
causing
hitting
him
them
to
and making them. That's not
miss.
deflection.
Yeah.
Like that's not how deflection works. That I'm going to use the rules for the other deflecting abilities that we have.
Hmm.
What is the other? Is just deflect weapon, right?
Yeah, you have to
'Cause
roll
that's-
higher than what he had to hit to deflect it.
Yeah, that's generally. I think that's
Okay.
what it is meant to be. Yeah, weapon is basically the same thing. Yeah, weapon deflect is going for a very similar thing. I think that's the idea that you're running composed. I mean, contested attack rolls,
Hmm.
because otherwise you could deflect every spell
Yeah.
ever. I do appreciate that you can almost shoot it out of the air, but unfortunately, with the 29, I'm going to say it is not enough, as he did get a crit there. So the blast from this creature is here empowered by Cthulhu, and that disintegration blast is just powerful enough to overwhelm the shot that you're firing back at it. Yeah, this isn't a clash thing either. So Jerry, you are going to take that damage.
Is it heft or is it normal? What you said?
If I think you need to give a con save. I think maybe that's. I'm not sure what that's for, but then it should apply.
Okay.
It has prompted you there in the chat just above Elias's thing.
It might have. Oh wait, it didn't damage me. Yeah, then it did prompt. Just scroll up there.
Yeah, the con save is to see if it makes you dissipate into vapor. as if you were affected by a gaseous form spell.
I hope not. The 30
So
something.
an
I think.
18 on the dice, probably not.
18 plus 15.
Yeah, no, you get 33 will definitely pass. The DC was 20, but you do take the. It is supposed to be full damage, but I think
Yeah,
you're
I'm raging.
resistant to necro.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then it has done the half damage, which is 43.
Yeah, you done everything properly. I think I lost concept. Oh, I'm good. Never mind.
Wait, hold on. 43 is not half of 174.
I think it's because it succeeded on the concept. It halved the damage, and then and then
Oh, it
I
thought
think
that
it
because you
and then the
succeeded to
rage
save.
it halved it again. It double halved it instead of only once.
Okay, so it should be another 43, basically. Cool. Okay, so blast you with that, and doesn't seem to get even through the Titan armor at this point. Jerry's still looking fine. Actually, you're still looking okay. What the fuck? Okay. Here's me worried that I'm about to do a TPK, but
Oh, yeah. Who knows?
in that case,
Uh-oh.
the ice that bite me. And this one is also going to do a void breath. Oh, yeah, it is against you, Jerry, but also Seto. Yeah, it only gets Seto and Jerry on this one. So con save from you as well, please, Seto.
Yikes. Let me diamond soul that.
Classic.
13.
Okay. Much better.
Is it just key points to diamonds?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just like, how many of this you got? But yeah, 27 and 30, you guys are fine. With that, okay, if the Lich is back, is in the globe. I'm so glad I had my notes back. Okay, yeah, and mm, that's all done. Weird. Okay, so at this point, you are all going to start hearing those eldritch whispers again from whatever had charmed you before. And this is going to use its Whispers of Madness ability, and I know the wisdom. Yeah. So this is the one that has got its power word Insanity, which is what means that none of you can be immune to Charmed. Oh, and you are supposed to have disadvantage on Wisdom saves while this thing is whispering, but it's okay. I missed that. However, yeah, Seto, as you are still around, I need you to please give me a Wisdom saving throw, as this is going to try and infect your mind with madness. As you you start hearing these eldritch whispers.
Would this be mental manipulation?
It would indeed.
Okay, so it has to be with disadvantage. $21. If that fails, I'll cast Diamond Soul again.
21 is the DC,
Okay,
so you just make it.
just making it. Thank you, Jerry.
So yeah, it's gonna feel that like rejection as you are going to hear another form. Oh, actually, Jerry, you are still grappled by
Yep.
Cthulhu. This creature is going to use its action. That was its bonus for Whispers of Madness, and then it's going to use its action to innately cast Dominate Monster
No.
on Jerry.
Oh shit.
Jerry would need to make a Wisdom saving throw, but
Which I fail.
because he is held, he will automatically fail that. Oh, wait a second. Does that work? Yeah.
I'm supposed to roll or not? Or should I just make myself auto fail, like minus 100 to the roll?
Yeah, you can do that. It is an auto fail, so you are going to be charmed as well.
Yeah, there we go. Am I getting a command of some sort?
Not on this one. So I'm just checking the spell specifically because I think you have to use an action to actually command it. Yeah, okay, so it'll have to, if it wants to make you do something very specific, it'll have to use its action on its next turn. But right now, it just basically gives you a simple command, and it says, likewise, it says submit. And that is all it can do. And Elias, you were right to fear that thing. When I saw you sent a screenshot, you were like, no, that shit is dangerous.
Yeah.
You were correct. And at this point, it becomes Cthulhu itself. Because I think we've gone through all the others. And Elias, you've been causing some trouble.
Fuck you!
Are you really sure you want Cthulhu to try to fuck you?
I'm saying he can fuck himself. I'm sure he could.
Oh, actually, he'll
Oh
wait.
no.
I just realized he's got everyone in his grasp. Who is not grappled right now? Is it just Seto and Elias?
Pretty much, I think.
Yeah.
And G, but
She's dead.
Yes,
Conscious.
Z is at least dying. But this is this is taking forever, so she would have only had to make one death save so far. However, looking at the biggest threats here, Yeah. Okay. Going by hit points. You all some lucky bastards. As Cthulhu is going to make tentacle attacks against you, or at least one against you so far. And three is coming towards you. Oh, wait.
Cool.
Mhm.
How much is it?
Oh fuck.
It's got a 36 to hit you, Seto, for
Okay, I would
56
like to
points.
use phase, and then I would like to use uh, my Hinakogan dodge to put it to 37. From the last level up, I can use additional reactions based on my level, so additional 3, and the last time I used 1, and this would be my second one.
Okay, and it puts what up to 37? Your AC?
My AC, yes.
Holy shit.
To 37?
Because Hinakogan dodge gives me additional 5.
Oh, okay.
And that's a reaction. And then I use
Holy
Swift
shit.
Release phase, which is also
Yeah.
reaction. That it's plus 10, and my base right now is 27.
Fucking A. Yeah, so you full on flash just phase through the tentacles that comes. It should totally have hit you there, but you say no. Okay,
Do I still need to make Constitution saving throw?
no. That's, I don't even know what that's. So then just against you, Elias, that was a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Do you have any reaction?
No, I used it with a attempted deflect.
Okay. 61 points of bludgeoning and psychic damage to you then, Elias, as you are grappled by
Ouch.
Cthulhu.
Oh shit. Everybody's
Grab that reflex dice, sorry. 1 second. Sorry, just forgot to plug in when the power came back. Okay, so he makes those. That was 2 attacks, and then the last one. Okay, that was cool. He's gonna go for Tsubasa, who seems to be waking up. He's dazed, so he can't react, but he is grappled. Also, what is he? What is Cthulhu supposed to be making as a save for the Sickening Radiance?
Con.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
So wouldn't it go away since they are getting charmed?
Well, I mean, the spell's still up. I know it's technically concentration, but I don't know. Does it 24 pass?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Then I think that's his turn. Okay. Um, sorry, something I really want to use. Okay, it is going to the top of the round then with you guys. As I'm sorry, we've only gotten through like one round again this session, but let's see how much we can get done in just the next less than an hour or so. As you guys are pretty much all grappled, other than Seto by Cthulhu's tentacles, and most of the other creatures have been cleared from the field here. But what would you like to do as we go to your turn?
Is I'm currently dominated. Do I still recognize my allies as allies, or is it switched around now?
It doesn't specifically. It hasn't given you a specific command yet, but you now are friendly towards the Cthulhu and its minions. Those are, you see them as allies. Your own allies, it hasn't specifically told you to kill them. So until its turn, as far as you're concerned, everyone here is a friend. But why are you even fighting? You know.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it can use the telepathic link to issue commands while it's conscious without an action. So, yeah, it has told you to submit to Cthulhu, and it is essentially the command it has given you is to give yourself up to Cthulhu and accept them as your allies, which would imply anyone who stands against Cthulhu would be an enemy. But
Okay.
it's up to you to actually interpret that and do with it what you will.
Oh, I am. Just let me find it. But go ahead.
Can I just Misty Step out of the grapple?
Okay.
Nice. I'm not going to use a spell because it always just removes the token, so I'm just going to move myself. And yeah, I've noticed the rest of the party is a bit dulled, so I'd like to roll an insight check just to see what's going on with them.
Okay. Like to identify that they've been charmed.
Yeah, because I figure something's up. Something is ailing them. Or charming them.
Yeah, I mean, you will see that the Titan Akron, I mean, the Titan Jerry that is standing there is like the eyes are flashing purple. The Australian Sakura's eyes are probably rolling back in their heads. It's not looking good for your friends over there. They definitely look similar to the River Ronin that you fought before. Like they are going that way, but you know them well enough to know that they're probably resisting. But to look upon Cthulhu is to embrace madness, and your friends are most definitely feeling that now.
Would Elias know if damaging them would do anything?
It's generally how charm effects work. You'd have, yeah, with a 30 on insight, you'd know that suggestion spells and things like that, definitely. But domination, that's more powerful. Jerry's whole situation right now is a bit hard to understand, but Sakura and Estrella, that looks like the kind of thing that you could smack some sense into someone.
Sakura and Australia. Okay, then. Sorry, fellows, but I'm gonna shoot the both of you. Wake up.
I will need another Constitution saving throw first, as you see
Me?
the eyes of that creature reflected back at you,
No.
unless you are willingly averting your eyes, in which case the double shot will have disadvantage.
Yeah, we'll take the disadvantage.
Although the double shot you may be able to work away in 29, but still work. Because that's kind of the, like, if you were going to use something to not look in that direction and still shoot something, that would be the one to use.
I mean, it worked out, so all's good. Right?
Okay,
That's
Sakura, you
Freya?
can. Unfortunately, Sakura is still grappled by Cthulhu, so still automatically fails the saving throw. But doing damage would cause you to re-roll it. Unfortunately, because you're still grappled, you would refail it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
So it's
I
Australia.
feel like I'm being a harsh GM tonight, but these aren't.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it already, and I was like, should I say anything?
Well,
No.
Elias doesn't know, and he's trying it out anyway. No.
Oh, if there'd been a crit in there, I might have said that it breaks some ground, but or breaks some tentacle away. But unfortunately, you hit Sakura, and it now occurs to you that you see it working for a second. You see her start coming back, but then just this eldritch miasma coming from through this tentacle just seems to wash over her, and she's right back in.
Well, it's a good thing I have another action, anyways. Yeah, the eye thing. I'm just gonna.
Try to seduce it.
No, not quite. I'll take it. And should I risk it?
fine, thanks.
Yeah, I'll risk it. This time I'll actually look at it, so can't save.
Shit.
Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Jerry, still that
What?
+4?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
You're not an ally.
Oh. Do we know which motherfucker took Jerry? Would we know that?
You wouldn't. No,
Okay.
no. It was telepathic, but it's the same thing that got the other two.
He failed.
Fuck.
Fuck.
So you die. No. Luckily, actually, I joke, but this was close. With a 17,
He's not 5 within 21.
yeah, no, that's not the DC's doing it. So
Oh, okay.
you take 23 points of psychic
Eh.
damage. And nothing else.
Oh, really? Okay.
Surely that's something.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's all. It's just you gaze into the void and you see the eyes looking back at you. You see inside their pupils. It's like an abyss within an abyss that just goes infinitely deep. So it's like looking into a black hole, and it just saps your mind for a moment. But you steel yourself and decide this thing needs to die.
So it's basically the 8 Star Wars movie.
I mean, there's a lot of things that applies to, but you ugly fucker. Whew.
Yeah, there may be voids within voids, but now there are voids in those voids.
Damn, it's still not dead. Fuck.
It's like,
Yeah.
Finally.
there you go. How do you want to do it?
Yeah, just he draws his gun, fires 2 shots at Sakura and Estrella, hopes that does its job, and looks at the eyes that bite and just freezes for a moment. And just fans his gun anyway.
I like to think that with all those shots going off, you did some creative reloading underwater.
Yep. That benevolent telekinesis, I just, with my mind, just loaded an extra round in there.
Yeah, no, just sort of mean like these bullets floating around you and just into the gun. But yes, that thing is dead, and now to the rest of you, even though you may not have your wits about you, you can now see that thing as it is floating there, chunks of it sort of drifting away from it.
And I have one more shot, which I... yeah, you'll do.
Nat 20. Damn, that's a lot of damage.
And Elias will run. Then that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Cthulhu sees what you just did, and a tentacle comes lashing out towards you.
Can you fuck off?
You wanna reenact La Blue Girl live action with Elias.
23, but you have just had your turn, you've got your reaction.
Fuck you, I can... yeah, substitution.
Okay, nice. So you dodge. Where do you end up there? Don't you move?
No, that's the other one. This one just turns me into paper and just... like tearing a piece of paper off. Yeah, and Elias, After briefly considering giving Cthulhu the finger, thinking the tentacle would hit him, now that the tentacle missed him, he is fully confident in giving him the finger. So he gives him the finger.
It's like tries to rip your arm off, but it just reforms into the flipping him off.
Pen and paper beats tentacle and sucker.
And ink.
Yeah.
Then the Cosmic Horror is going to use two of its legendary actions to teleport.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck.
As you're
Perfect.
flipping it off, you feel the water just sort of disturb behind you as this creature just seems to dimensionally just crawl its way through space and appear behind you, and you just feel it almost breathing on the back of your neck.
Turn around and just like, you should have died earlier. I should have killed you.
Well, you may get your chance, as that is all it can do. So we go
Ha!
on to the next turn. That was just its legendary.
Since I'm currently surrounded by enemies that are literally on top of my head, I'm going to use a jutsu that I couldn't use until this point, because now all hell can break loose.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Jade Forest.
Oh, that's a nice place.
120 feet radius. There is no escape. Unless you succeed the dex save, then you're fine. You know, no damage with your evasion, but
What?
yeah,
Jade
I
has
know.
a sealing circle. What the fuck?
I punch the ground and giant columns of jade and lapis begin bursting out, and everyone within 120 feet need to make a strength save, and then a dex save, and then a con save. Start rolling, folks, and hopefully Foundry will not crash.
Did you say a strength save, then a con save, then a dex
Strength,
save?
dex, con. I believe it says. Yeah, strength, dex, con.
Don't want to try and argue this.
Probably.
Well, because I have benevolent telekinesis, this newfound power grants advantage on strength checks involving lifting and moving objects. If I say I can just like section off a bit of water to just like lift me up to avoid the sort of shockwave, could I get advantage?
No, benevolent
No.
telekinesis is not going to help you here.
Fuck.
It's like just a fun effect, but it does give you advantage, doesn't it?
On strength checks to lift.
Oh yeah,
Which is why that's what I'm arguing for, advantage.
yeah. I'll say you've got advantage. Also,
Okay.
just because of Leviathan things, at the bottom of the ocean, you sort of are
Oh
at
my
the
fuck.
advantage.
Oh, you need it. That's not gonna be enough.
So what is the DC?
It's my spell DC, so it's DC 20.
Fuck.
Okay, hold on. I can actually prompt you guys as well, because it's everyone, right?
The first one will make you dazed for a minute and knock you prone. That's the strength save.
No.
So, like, is Deb gonna prompt us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I pressed the thing and it removed everyone. One sec.
You thought I ruined the temple upstairs. Yeah, I'm going to ruin this one as well.
Fuck you, Jerry.
Hey, you're the enemy at this point.
Fuck you.
It's not on me. Nothing I can do about it.
Well,
You were only
theoretically,
told
there's
to
a lot.
submit.
Wait. In theory, there's a lot of tentacles
Yeah,
here,
it's,
and there's
it's
a
hitting.
lot of
It's hitting.
stone.
It's hitting everything, my guy. Also the
So
enemies.
Yeah, so it could in theory sever the tentacles holding it.
I don't know. It's not up to me. It doesn't sever the ones on me though. I don't get damaged by this.
Really?
Yeah, it's everything except me and anyone who helped me cast it, which is no one.
Oh.
I really hope it kills that mind flare.
Is
I
in
don't think this
global.
actually has properly selected.
Well, one could hope.
I did vaguely think about just going in there, Misty stepping in, killing him, and just Misty stepping out.
Can you Misty step in?
Well,
He cannot see in.
I could try.
Yeah, sight is the problem here.
Nah.
I think I'm the
So-
only one that could do it.
Yeah, you've got pretty good eyesight. Which may be an understatement. Okay, so sorry, what are the DC was?
20.
No.
Hey, you guys 16 again. Look at that.
Yeah. But, I'm not a strong man.
That's a fail.
You're just knocked prone and dazed, which I'm not entirely sure what it does.
Dazed is stunned 1.
Oh, what? That's done?
Stunned 1, meaning you lose an action. Oh no, wait, dazed, that is... that's
it's
one of the
losing the
other
action.
things.
Don't think we use. Ooh.
Fucking hell, they're rolling high.
Oh, nat 20? Okay, so one of them got 2.
Oh, I think it's the one where you can only
Yeah.
take one action. Like
Plus,
you...
I got two.
Sakura, you need to roll.
Yeah. If you're here, Sakura.
Yeah.
Roll a strength save.
Oh, okay. Strength.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're
Feel free
knocked
to use
prone and
prompt.
dazed for a minute.
Okay.
In
Everyone,
theory, if you're knocked prone, then you would have disadvantage on dexterity saves, right?
No. If you are prone, it doesn't give you disadvantage on the saves.
Not yet.
At least, yeah, pretty sure it
I
doesn't.
applied it to all of them. Okay, and then a dex save.
And now a dex save for everyone. And I will roll the damage. Some of it is bludgeoning, and some of it is earth. So I'll roll bludgeoning first, and then earth. I'm not sure if I should just roll the same. But yeah.
In relation
Yes.
for me and Elias, we take 0.
Yes.
Right, Elias?
Yep.
Yeah. So we
That's
are good.
bludgeoning damage, which might come
Yeah,
through in a sec.
baby. You might just kill the cosmic horror.
Good. That's on them. So, barely anything. Total of 58 damage to everyone. Sheesh.
Damn, Cthulhu did not do well.
Cthulhu can probably resist.
Yeah, but he's got legendary resistances still.
Did anyone fail by more than 10?
Oh, Cosmic Horror did.
Cosmic
Star
Horror and Star Spawn will take max damage. So 140.
Ancient
And
Tool
just
as well.
double check that has nothing to do with the first one that knocks them prone, right?
No, they are rolling them separately. It doesn't. The first one does not. Like the
Yeah,
effect.
okay, sorry, just because it keeps scrolling every time I try. and
Yeah,
read
I
it.
got it. So on failed, creatures are unable to avoid being stabbed, crushed, or struck with newly erupted stone, jet, and lapis, taking the damage. Half as much on a success, full on a fail. A creature who fails to save by 10 or more takes maximum damage. So 140 to whoever failed.
By 10 or more.
but then no
The
more.
Cosmic Horror and the Star Spawn.
Is that Starspawn dead?
No, it's
One of
it's
them is.
injured.
Probably. I don't know.
I thought you killed him.
Yeah. So, what was the max damage there? 'Cause I haven't actually
140.
tried it.
140.
Yay!
Well, that saved me.
Yay! No, I got you. You see, even when I'm the enemy, I'm the ally. And now a con save.
Oh fuck.
I'm immune, so I won't need to roll, right?
If it's to the opposing condition, so
Yeah. I'm immune to
if
poison.
you are immune, you will not have to roll. I guess.
So hold on. What did you actually roll on the damage though on that one?
58 total on the normal
58,
on
that's-
the rolls.
Wait, how much damage should I be taking?
You
58.
did you
Okay.
did you roll dex? Yeah, you rolled. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
58 bludgeoning and
Okay.
earth, which is also bludgeoning, I guess. Oh, you're still
Right,
grappled. It does not
right.
remove the tentacles, I believe. So
Let me just.
okay.
I assume the dude chilling at the far left. He's not in the range. Oh, he might be.
No, he was making those.
Oh yeah,
checks.
sorry.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
you got a 15 on the dex check.
Yeah,
so-
just take the damage.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about all the Sakura Sasaki is now injured. Yeah, I thought I took 140, so I was just fixing that.
Oh.
What was he concentrating on? That's the question.
Who?
How does Sakura still have so many hits? Oh, that's not the man. But yeah, I feel like it jumped back a lot there.
It's concentrating on dominating
Yeah, I
you.
accidentally took 140 instead of 58.
Wait, we're not dominating anymore?
What?
I don't know, we lost concentration or something. I hope it's on dominating me.
Yeah. The thing over at the left. I know what the concentration DC would be, so.
28.
For
Oh, wait
dominate.
a second. No, isn't it
Yeah,
10
28.
plus that, then 38, I think. What is it?
That is true, but it does have advantage, so I'm gonna give it one more because it.
Yeah, I think it's either 10 or half of the damage, whichever is higher.
Oh. What, so 29?
Either, yeah, 29, yeah. He has to go roll higher than 29 technically, yeah.
Okay, it can't do that.
Huh.
It rolled a 19 and got a 23. So, yeah, you break yourself out of that by
Nuking.
yeah, good submission.
Should have
Okay,
used
now-
it, safe word.
And now con saves for anyone who's not immune to the poisoned condition. Which I think they probably are, but who knows?
But the rest of us.
who's even left here?
Oh, they're probably good. Yeah, definitely. Oh wait,
Yeah, there's a 17 fail
yeah, but it doesn't have advantage on con saves, or is it concentration saves?
there? No, that was on concentration.
Oh, then yeah, he's poisoned, I believe, for a minute. Let me make sure. Yeah, for the next minute, and after casting this jutsu, the area, which is everything around 120 feet of me, becomes difficult terrain and
Oh,
counts
you fucker.
as an earthen construct. A creature cannot see further than 10 feet in front of them,
Oh
and
my.
it will remain here until it's destroyed or 1 year has passed. And yes, DM, it is my turn.
Thanks.
You asshole. Oh wait, I can just swim. No, fuck that. I can swim. I'm fine.
Yeah, that the difficult terrain thing
Might not work.
underwater probably
Yeah.
isn't quite as effective, but yeah, you are. It is coming from a different direction. You're pretty close. Um, yeah, sorry, I'm trying to see this. Um, I'm just trying to make him poison. That's all.
And striking my allies will not remove the tentacles somehow. I will assume. Hoping it might.
No, not hitting your allies. Hitting Cthulhu potentially. They are his tentacles, but
Took
he did
damage,
not.
but oh, he has a shield. Correct.
He rolled also really well on those. So,
Oh,
well,
he failed
except
the text,
on the
but he
one.
used
Yeah,
he used
that's
legendary resistance. I assume.
he did indeed.
Well,
Which
I
I
dealt
forgot to mark off. You know?
a whopping 29 damage to the guy. Look at
Yeah, I
that.
did a fine there.
Yeah.
Okay, so then at the end of your turn, most of these creatures are dead, except. Ooh, um, yeah, after that, jeez, man. Cthulhu is going to take a legendary action at the end of your turn. And it sees this. It sees another little problem down. And it's going to look at you, Seto, and cast Elemental Bane. Oh wait, is that the one? Oh no, that's not the one. That's not at all what I thought it was. Never mind. That's an attack spell, not a control spell.
I don't know about you guys, but this Cthulhu fella seems like a bit of a dick.
Yeah, agreed.
You don't say.
Actually, could I shake the Chino out of his spell? Is he still under their control? One of them is grappled, so I assume he is, but one of them is not.
Wait, who's not?
Tateshi no Yasusaru.
Oh yeah, I can't actually remember what happened to him exactly, but
Fair
There's
enough.
a good point that yeah, I don't know. I can't actually click on him right now. So uh he's okay. Fucking hell. So this thing it keeps closing on me. Okay. Yeah, sorry. This is not the time for me to start figuring spells out. Yeah, sorry, my brain's not working properly. It's gonna make another tentacle attack against Sato.
Please no shit.
19 misses.
Oh. Fuck you, Cthulhu.
Oh, and this thing's own spell is working against it. So, who is up next? As we'll try and wrap things up here. You
Starcraft,
can all
yeah?
try and get your turn in. Just yeah. What do you guys want to try?
Well, if Sakura and Shra won't do anything, that is gonna move right about. Oh wait, I'll do myself. Yeah. Right about here. And then he would just look at everybody and he would, can you please kindly roll over? Thank you. He would ready up a large beam.
Oh wait, are you not grappled?
No, I wasn't.
No, just the effect was. I thought I deleted off you, not Sakura. But okay, you okay? You're doing what?
Jesus, mother of Christ. Well, Tunnel got a nut one.
Hit everyone.
No way.
It's a 150-foot cone. I get that, but what's the
The DC is 21.
Well, all the dead things failed.
Yeah.
And
So
the
the
guys
dead
in the cone are not affected. So yeah, the eyes. No, that one's dead. I think Cthulhu failed.
You
chump?
too. I mean, it's fine. Look at him. Where the fuck he would run? He's agile.
But actually,
don't-
because it only used the tentacle attack, it will use its mythic resistance and spend one of its unspent legendary actions to succeed instead.
This is self damage.
So yeah, half damage on Cthulhu. I think the other Eyes That Bite also did really bad. Yeah, I've got a 5. So that one's pretty far. That'll take full damage. How much damage was it?
106. Ah, even fucking mind.
Right, yes, you see this blast of flame just hit this like dome that Z and the other two are sort of hiding in, and it just is unable to burn through it, but you do see it just immolating the creature that only you can really see at this point.
Oh.
Shooting. It is not. Yeah, sorry, I said immolated. It's not completely dead, but it's damn close. As you do some pretty significant damage. Sorry, how much? How much was it again? Just
106.
okay, so 53 to Cthulhu. Okay. I think I've added that to the relevant people. Yeah, unfortunately, most of them are able to tank that hit, but the Eyes That Bite takes the brunt of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Cthulhu spent his last legendary action on resisting that though, so he doesn't have any more. And the Fel Moderna does. Oh, no, it doesn't. The Cosmic Horrors there. Okay, so who's up next?
I would also, sorry, I would just use a bonus action to enter the equilibrium stance with my instinctual stance. I'll take 1 burn extra.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, the Illithid is actually going to use a legendary reaction to cast. Oh no, that's concentration as well. Never mind. Okay, so has anyone else got anything they would like to do here? This will probably be our last turn unless everyone's got ideas.
Yes, I have my idea. Since I'm still grappled, I'm under the daze, which means I cannot take reactions, bonus actions. I can either move or actions. So I'm gonna use my action to use 4 charges from the staff to heal myself. And that's all.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's not technically going against them. Are you doing anything to submit to the will of Cthulhu?
I'm healing myself. I keep myself alive. I sort of submit since I don't take any hostile actions toward them. I rather help the others.
Cool.
DM, quick question: does like breaking free from the tentacles an action?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
escaping a grapple. Normally in athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, got it.
I'll say they are pretty tough tentacles though to break out of, but
I think I'll manage, but it's an action.
yeah, maybe not for you. Okay. Has anyone else got anything?
I think Sakura is the only one left.
I don't know if there's anything she really can do.
There absolutely is. Remember that this is, even if you do go onto the evil side, that's still part of the game. Like,
Yeah, but
you
I
can't
don't think
lose.
she
You've
would.
just now, well, you're magically being influenced to, like, you've been charmed. It's not up to you. That's the scary part of the spell, is that they've taken control of your mind and you are now under their influence. So what Sakura would do doesn't matter anymore right now. What would an eldritch corrupted Sakura do?
I don't know.
Okay. So are you she just too
Honestly,
conflicted?
yeah, I think she'd just continue to submit because I think she'd probably like still not wanna hurt her friends.
Well, I mean, it seems like your friends might be submitting too. It seems like you might all be joining in. But yeah, if you just want to, if you're accepting it and by submitting, just sort of not resisting, then yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that everyone's turn then for this
I
round?
believe so.
Because then, as we end tonight's session, we are going to. I'm going to give Cthulhu its action as now that Cthulhu has got a couple of you grappled, it does have a choice to make.
This doesn't seem good.
And only one of you has really shown that much resistance. Sakura and Estrella have been playing along, but that big ass mouse is a problem. So, while it still has you, it is going to use the Call of Cthulhu, and you would need to make a charisma saving throw,
She failed.
which you fail.
I cannot be immune to immunity charm still doesn't work correctly.
Yeah, that's the other creature's ability. The power word insanity. So that lasts for a minute, so that is still up.
Take damage from it. I'm just not sure. Yeah. Okay.
The rest of you will see the Titan shut down and just go offline as the body is still there in the tentacle. Oh my god, what is going on?
You killed everyone.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why did it target every?
It's very powerful.
Undo that.
Cthulhu kills
It's not
everybody.
even supposed to. I didn't even think it did damage. Yeah, it was definitely only targeting you. I don't know. I think Jerry exploded or something.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's a failsafe
Okay.
in Jerry's Titan. It goes nuclear.
That's F-Plan, I
It
guess.
won't let me undo it. I don't know what just happened. God damn it! Come on, man. Fuck you, Foundry. Trying to do a cliffhanger and then technical difficulties again. Jesus. Okay, well, I don't know. Everyone isn't supposed to be dead, but Jerry, your mind is completely booted from this reality and into Cthulhu's nightmare realm, um, which I will show you, and I will send you there now. But the rest of you are going to. Well, no, it's been a shit session. I'll show you all.
Am I technically being like teleported somewhere or banished?
I think
No,
it's just
only your
mentally.
mind.
Okay.
But if you stay there for more than 24 hours, you will never leave.
Oh.
So it should show up. On a failure, your mind is pulled into a horrific realm of Cthulhu's own dreams. The body of an affected creature becomes incapacitated for the duration, while the mind of the creature wanders the nightmarish dreamscape of Cthulhu's subconscious. At the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw. While you are grappled, you will still fail that, but that would be to return to your body. The creature whose mind remains in Cthulhu's subconscious in this manner for one continuous minute, not an hour, not 24 hours, 1 minute, becomes permanently trapped there, beyond the help of anything short of wish or divine intervention, which I'm obviously giving you guys more information than your characters have. But yeah, this is the call of Cthulhu that, you know, it's like they've even named things after this. But I will show you what his realm of dreams looks like. And that will be where we end tonight's session.
It was nice knowing you, Jerry.
You think he will not take control of this empty shell, Elias?
It was
This
nice knowing
gargantuan empty
you.
shell.
It won't be nice knowing you and Cthulhu.
Okay. So yeah, while the rest of you see that Jerry go offline, Jerry, you open your eyes and you are standing just in your regular form in the void somewhere, and all around you is clearly this dreamscape, but it is unlike anywhere you've been before. At least I think. So much so that I don't think Foundry's even letting me change the maps, which just feels appropriate for tonight, the way it's gone. Yep, not responding. So. Is anyone seeing a map, Jay?
No.
No, unfortunately not.
Well,
God,
you know
No.
what? Fuck this session. That is where we're gonna call things for tonight. You'll see Cthulhu's subconscious next week. Did it change?
It's loading
Is it?
Is it?
on.
No.
I'll
I
be
don't see
honest.
it.
I've just been trying to get AI to make Cthulhu with shades. All of them hasn't turned out great. Like they'd all come out looking vaguely like this, but the last one, I wasn't really expecting the last one.
Fuck is that?
The fuck? Elias,
No, I
Elias, stop playing with Cthulhu. He's not your dad.
just wrote massive Cthulhu rising from the ocean in a storm and whirlpool wearing normal shades because I'm just trying it out. And for some reason it decides, yeah, you need another fella in here. Have fucking like Beelzebub or whatever. Uh, I think I could just Photoshop it.
I feel like I've seen that image somewhere. Like
Cthulhu with the demonic, the demon behind it.
no, not that. I mean, Cthulhu with shades on. I mean, if you look up the gifs on Discord, there's Cthulhu twerking. There's like, there's got to be a pair of sunglasses up there somewhere. But yeah, shit, sorry about all the difficulties tonight, but thank you guys all for coming.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed
thank
that.
you. I'm just glad that we haven't had a TPK yet.
Yet.
Yet. Yet is the
Yet.
most important
You guys
thing.
look uninjured. This is shocking.
Just free the grappling from all of us, and that's it, guys. What?
To be fair, I've just run out of chakra.
You can use your hit points.
Yes, but I'm that much closer to dying.